Hey guys, today's video we're gonna learn how to make press pillows like these. Press pillows. I was able to get 6 of these for 25 bucks. Stay tuned and I'll show you how.
Welcome to the House of Garb.
Alright guys, now to get started, what I did is I took this little green pad, and as you can see it drew out, just basically took a ruler and drew out what sizes I want to cut out of this foam pad. I got this foam from JoAnne Fabrics, and this stuff is actually pretty expensive. I think this size was like $10 and it was on sale, and you can see it's not real big. It was like $10 on sale at JoAnne Fabrics. Also, I got this fabric here. This is ironing board cover, so it's got like a heat resistant or whatever, I don't even want to call it, like a finish on it. And this stuff wasn't too bad. I think I paid like $5 for like 2 yards of it, but that's what we'll put on the outside of it. But anyway, to get back to what I was saying, so I drew these out. We're gonna go ahead and cut them out, and then we'll start putting these press pillows together. So stay tuned. Alright, so what we ended up with, we've got one 4.5 by 4.5, a 5 by 18, a 6.5 by 6.5, a 9 by 10, 6 by 8, and this one is a 15 by 15. Make sure that you have one that's the same size as the platen on your heat press. At least that's the way I'm doing it. See, I didn't cut it all the way on this edge, but that should be fine. They're literally just press pillows. They don't have to look pretty, they just got to do the job. But yeah, I'm just using a 15 by 15 because the platen on my heat press is a 15 by 15. So if like you have a 16 by 18, you might need a 16 by 18 piece. What I'm doing, you don't have to do it this way. I'm just kind of showing you what I'm doing. And I know I didn't discuss it, but in the long run, I mean, this is going to save me a lot of money. The fact that, yeah, I bought this foam and it was, 10 bucks for, all this, but think about it. If I bought this many press pillows, from a retailer, this would probably cost me about 100 bucks. I might be able to find it a good deal on it for maybe 80 bucks, but 10 bucks, basically $20 in materials. Yeah, that's saving me a lot of money. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the next step. Okay, well, as you can see, what I've done here is I basically just drew lines, and honestly, I don't know if you could tell when I was drawing everything out, I made all the sizes bigger than the actual size of the pad. So when I go to sew it, I can sew it, and I have plenty of fabric to get everything pressed together, and that way I have room to sew everything. And if there's extra on the edges, I can always trim that off after I'm done. So Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this fabric out and begin to sew these things together. So now I'm just starting to sew these things. Don't make fun of me, because I do not know how to sew. In fact, I just bought this sewing machine a couple months ago and I have yet to use it. I did get it threaded, and now we're basically going to sew along the edges. And like I said, we're going to try to get as close as possible. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew 3 sides and try to kind of stuff it in there like a pocket, and then, you know, tighten up the edges. And like I said, we can trim off whatever we want, but again, these are press pillows. They don't have to look good. So what I'm gonna do here, now that I've got this sewn, I'm just gonna grab these scissors, and we're just gonna trim around the edges to kind of make it look a little bit better, trim them up a little nicer. As you can see, I did with a couple others. So they look pretty good. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up, and I'll get right back to you. Alright guys, it looks like I've finished up here, and this is what I ended up with. I got 6 press pillows out of this. This is probably a good, what, $100 if you were to buy these retail. And I spent a total of $25 to get all this done. It's not too bad for a guy like me, I guess. It's a good thing I did the sewing off camera too. I struggled a bit, and just cussing up a storm, getting all frustrated and things. But yeah, I mean, that's the way of doing. Just remember that, the large one that I did a 15 by 15, but I would recommend whatever the size of the platen is on your heat press. That's what I would do. As you can see, mine fits pretty good right on the platen. You see the green sticking out. This is actually, I sewed actually right in on top, right onto it. So I mean, it's sewn on there. It's just, yeah, there you go. But it doesn't, like I said, they don't have to look pretty. They just gotta do the job. But I ended up spending $25 on these, and for $100 worth of press pillows. So I hoped I helped you out today. Helped you learn something. I hope that this works for you, and I know it's gonna work for me. If you like my video, please thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Subscribe to get more content, and enjoy your day and keep on pressing.